Hello everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to my channel. For you that haven't seen my videos before, I basically have been here for about 8-9 months in Granada, but I've been in Spain for about a year and a half, and before that, a year and a half in Portugal, and in Ireland before that, after moving from the UK. So I know quite a bit about moving. We've settled now in Spain and we're absolutely loving it. But what I want to do is touch on today on running a bar and earning a living in Spain. Okay. I have some experience in this, in that my wife used to run a restaurant and a bar, not in Spain, but we have spoken to a lot of expats who run bars in different places, and there seems to be a pattern emerging, which is it is bloody hard work. Have no illusions that if you have this dream, like so many, and even I had it until my wife put me off, and I'm glad she did, of running a bar overlooking the sea. It's not what it's cracked up to be. It really isn't. Nearly all owners of bars that we've spoken to have said if they had their time again they wouldn't do it, because you have this illusion that you are going to be working in the sun and it's going to be wonderful, when the reality is working in the sun isn't easy in the first place. You know, certainly in Granada where we are, it can get up to 45 degrees plus in the summer. So, you know, even down the beach, 35-40 degrees, if you're working in that level of in that level of heat, it's not easy. Okay. So they've all said as well that they're working more hours here than they were in the UK. So just bear that in mind. So we were one of those, I was one of those people that had that dream, but then I decided to look at other areas of financial reward or revenue, and I got into, over a decade ago, telematics, which is basically that element of passive income based businesses. You may have heard of digital nomads, very similar. So we have a new company now called Fleet Atom. That's fleetatom.com, fleetatom.com. If you're thinking of moving to Spain and you want to, and you're looking at a business idea or something else, take a look at that. Okay, we've still got some limited places in certain regions of Spain. It doesn't mean you're selling to people in Spain. You can sell anywhere in the world, because you can do it online using TeamViewer or a software like that. And what it basically is that we help people start their own GPS tracking businesses. That's selling subscription-based product, which is a tracker and the software under your brand, whatever that may be, to your customers. We just charge a small amount per connected device per month. So it's something that we know a lot about, and it's enabled us to have a very good lifestyle here in Spain. And so I would urge somebody to look at something like that. And if it's not that, if that doesn't really, you're not really a salesperson and you're not into selling to commercial companies, then potentially look at some other form of marketing or business that allows you to get passive. It's not hard to go and Google passive income ideas, and there's a reason why people do it. I mean, look at us. We're living here in Spain now. We have a pool. We're only 15 minutes from the city centre of Granada. We have the mountains. 25 minutes to skiing when it's ski season. I'm literally 5 minutes electric mountain. I have an electric mountain bike cycle to the Sierra Nevada up here, and we're only a half an hour, I'd say 35 minutes drive on the motorway south to the beach, to Granada Playa. So what I would say is, and I don't want to sort of ruin people's dreams, is really think about, is that really what you want to do? You want to own a bar in Spain, and think about the ways that so many bars are closing down as well, and you're then reliant on getting staff. Something else we've been told as well, and we hear this a lot when we're here, is staff are very good. It's very, very difficult to get staff, and good staff. So you've got a high level of turnover of staff. That's likely the chance. You've got to make a large investment. Any business that you start, really, you shouldn't have to put much money into, if anything at all. And that's what I would be giving you advice on, having been in business for over a decade as a digital nomad type environment. So yeah, look, have a deep think about it. If it's still something you want to try, then try it. But remember, there's a lot of money to be put into a bar. Even if you find one that's empty but has all the stuff in it, you're still going to have to spend money. And you don't want to come to Spain or anywhere in Spain and be in a situation where you're working harder than you were in the UK, because the grass isn't always greener. This is a fantastic place to live, but it's very, very hard. It's not easy to get here and settle in. It takes time, and I would actually say probably up to a year before you start reaping the rewards of what you've achieved, the administration and everything else. So make sure you have a very, very good plan, and then a backup plan after that as well is important, because if it doesn't work out, and you've got to assume it does. Too many people come here and it doesn't work out, and they have delusions of grandeur and then go back. We've heard of a lot of people going back because of that. So just take that into account. Look, thanks very much for listening. I hope that helps. Again, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell button so you get notified of any new videos. I try to post a couple of times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. The short videos and the long videos, and it just gives you tips and hacks on various things and our experiences, good or bad, to help other people when they're looking to move to Spain. So thanks very much for listening. Bye.